There's a fable that changed my life. It's a story about a farmer who had two sons. The younger son was always out causing trouble. He'd steal from the neighbors. He'd fight. He was wild. The older son was a hard worker. He took care of the farm animals. He planted the crops. He was a good, solid, decent young man. And one day the father called both sons into his office. He said, "I want to give you each a sack of grain. I want you to take that grain to the top of the hill, and when you get there, throw it in the wind and see how far it goes." The younger son looked at his father and said, "What's the point of this?" But the father insisted, so the boys did as they were told. The younger son started throwing handfuls of grain into the air and shouting, "How far can it go? How far can it go?" And the grain just floated down around him. He threw a little bit more and shouted a little bit louder, and the grain just floated back down onto his hands. The older son took his sack of grain and walked up the hill. When he got to the top, he threw his hands in the air and let the wind carry the grain away from him. He watched as it floated over the hill and disappeared. Then he turned and walked back down the hill to his father. When the father asked him what happened, the older son said, "Father, when I got to the top of the hill, I realized something. All the grain I have in this sack, I can either throw it all on the ground and waste it, or I can take it back home and plant it and use it to make more grain. And so I decided to bring it home." The father looked at his sons and said, "You see, the difference between you two is that the younger son couldn't see past his own selfishness to understand the consequences of his actions, whereas the older son could see the bigger picture and understand the value of what he was doing." That fable changed my life because for the longest time I was the younger son. I couldn't see past my own immediate desires and needs and wants. And I think a lot of people are like that. We get caught up in our own problems, and we think our problems are bigger than they really are. So here's the next time you find yourself complaining about something that you do not have or you can't change, look around you and ask yourself, am I the younger son in this story, or am I the older son? Because if we can learn to see the bigger picture, then we can start to see the opportunities that are all around us. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you soon.